Hey, it's Andy, and I'm out making a run to Goodwill today and to drop off some stuff. And then I'm going to go to Trader Joe's, which is one of my favorite stores. The dark chocolate almonds are fantastic and a fan fave. But I'm starting to think about where I live in Illinois and just outside of Chicago, and really all the bad press that the city's getting. So today I wanted to do a quick economic what's good, what's bad, and really what can be done overview. So what are the good things that are happening in the city of Chicago? You may not hear about them too much, but first, housing affordability, and it's a great place to live for young, educated workers. I mean, in the Midwest, there's really no other game in town when it comes to where you want to live in the city. Second, it's got a large and growing logistics sector, along with a lot of tech companies are announcing major expansions here, like Google and Amazon and Uber. So that's really good. And third, it's got a huge number of college-educated workers supporting the very large economic base. So those are all really good things. So what are the bad things happening in Chicago? Well, the overwhelming pension debt and uncertainty over politics. I mean, those are the two big ones. You've got corruption probes, pension debt, and it seems like a lack of will to do anything about the debt. The decline in manufacturing jobs has been acute, and other middle-income jobs that have happened, the decline in those, and that really has led to a lot of or a increase in income inequality and black joblessness and weak economic growth in the area. There's been also a net migration out of Chicago, and that's a serious problem in the long term. The more people leave, the less economic activity that occurs, and of course the tax base gets reduced. So what do we do, right? So first, I would suggest let's stabilize the pension debt. I mean, obviously this will show that the city has the political will to fix its problems. Next, I'd focus on helping the poorest by improving the school system. I'd try to really take a run at and make a deal with the teachers union to be able to reward the highest paid teachers and really remove the underperformers. I mean, tie it to benefits and higher pay overall. That'll help the poorest in the area. And lastly, I'd review the city's clusters to energize them. You know, if you want to see what I'm talking about, go to clustermapping.com and dive into the data. Biopharma, logistics, distribution, downstream chemicals, upstream metal, and financial services are just some of the region's strengths. It's got a lot to it, a lot of good things. As an example, manufacturing has been a really strong sector for the region, but I'd help it by moving strongly into creating conditions to bring, I'm going over some railroad tracks there, to bring robotic companies here to move. You know, start with focusing on maybe on Amazon and the warehouses that they're building here and the robots that they're using there. So those are good places to start. So despite all the bad news you hear about Chicago and Illinois, there are good things happening here in the city and in Illinois, but there's bad things that need to be addressed. Well, and there's a new mayor and there's a new governor, and that always brings hope to the area that new ideas and new political will can be found to solve the problems. Okay, I'm Andy Busch, Economist, moving my clients from chaos to confidence and talking about what's going on in the city of Chicago.